You're probably here because you want to know how to make quality content and be monetized. You're in the right channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Sup, it's Rica, so welcome back to another video. Hi! I'm about to reveal my secrets to you guys and things that I purposely hide because this is gonna sound stupid, but I'm low-key competitive. I don't know if that's because I'm a Leo or I'm just really that selfish. But hear me out. I felt like a lot of my value was in my knowledge, my editing, my experiences. So when people ask me for advice, I felt like if they do the things that I do, my channel is nothing, even though I'm still just a small YouTuber. Just a little disclaimer, this is coming from a somehow perfectionist brat. These were basically from my own experiences, my observations from other content creators. Like, it's according to my own style. There are a lot of YouTubers who don't work this way, and it's totally fine for them because they can, like, work it. Let's start with the equipments that I use. I started off with my cell phone, which is the iPhone 7, because back then I didn't have a camera that I could work with, but now I have this baby right here that I'm currently using, which is the Canon EOS M50. What I really like about this camera is its flip screen that goes to the side, that I find really convenient to use because I could use a tripod and a mic. That is if I have a mic, and still see myself with the screen display. I'm not saying that this camera is the best. It really comes down to preference. Like, there is no perfect vlogging camera out there yet, so find one that works for you or work with what you have if you cannot afford a camera yet. As for the lighting, I use natural lighting and a ring light. But if you don't have a ring light, that's fine. Go for natural lighting. Natural lighting is gonna be your best friend. For the background, I just use this blanket of mine, and I'm just tying it up on that end to that other end of the room. We love a resourceful brat. When choosing a background, choose something that is light colored or muted colors, something that isn't too shiny because the light is gonna reflect on that, and we don't want that on our video, okay? And of course, make sure the design is not too loud because it might overpower you, like the focus won't be on you but on your background instead. Or if you don't want to use a cloth or a wall, well, at least have a very nice and tidy background. Make it organized. Make it look aesthetic. Make it look aesthetic. Make it look aesthetic. How come I cannot pronounce that when I'm filming a video? Make sure your background is
aesthetically
pleasing. You don't want to have this kind of background. Yeah, no one's gonna stay in your video with that background. Now let's talk about what kind of content do you want to make. Think about what you enjoy watching because that is something you're interested in. Like, you would want to upload something that you're proud of and not use the views as a form of validation. Don't get trapped on uploading something that it's going viral at the moment, like something that you're not really into, because that kind of mindset is low-key toxic when chasing views like that. Now that you know what kind of content you want to make, you have to plan it out. Like, get your pens and papers and start making outline of your video. Start making the script for that video so you wouldn't get lost while you're filming your video. Like, literally everything that I have to say, I have it all written in here, even these words that I'm saying. So now that you have your video planned out, you have the outline, you have the script, you have to read what you wrote and practice how you will deliver it, because I kid you not, that is really effective. Like, before I started filming all of this, I practiced it. And I haven't even gotten sleep yet because sis, kagabi ko lang ginawa yung script and kanina ko lang din pinractice. And now it's time for the important part, filming. When you're filming a video, make sure the camera is not too high or not too low. As I was saying, make sure the height of your camera is just right. Just your eye level, or maybe slightly higher. Also, I want to point out the volume of your voice. Make sure your voice is loud enough or well modulated. Like, sis, let us hear what you're saying. If you're making makeup videos, zoom it to your face. Like, let us see how you apply that makeup. Let us see how you blend that eyeshadow. Let us see how you put on your winged eyeliner. Girl, let us see your wonderful creation. When it comes to vlogging your daily life, routines, traveling, etc., show us how you do it. Show us how you traveled from one place to another. Show us how you struggle to carry your orders. Show us how you prepare your food. Show us what food you ate. Show us your genuine reaction after watching a movie without spoiling. Now here comes the most crucial and the most stressful part. but also fun. Editing your video. There is no actual or specific way to edit your video. I mean, come on, we have our own style. And here's some tip. The shorter the intro, the better. 10 seconds would be good. 5 seconds would be great. Like your intro's supposed to show your personality. For example, mine. It's really short, really simple. I am the type of person who is like kind of minimalistic. Like my aesthetic is leaning towards minimalist, and I guess that explains why that's my intro. And aside from the fact that I'm lazy to edit intros. Also, I want to point this out. Be mindful with the fonts of your choice. Like, is using the chiller font suits your video? Well, unless you're making a horror video or Halloween theme video, then that's totally fine. But if not, girl, guy, dude, whatever, you might want to change the font that you're using. Another tip is to cut out the dull or dead moments and the ums from your video, so at least you may sound like you're talking straight and you know every word that you're gonna say. That may sound to be so much work, but sis, trust me, your video is gonna turn out really, really good. As for the background music, make sure the background music won't overpower you when you're talking. And I just want to put this out there, when you're using the bleeping sound or the standby sound, you know, the toot toot toot, don't let it reach 1 second, maybe 0.5 seconds or just a blink of an eye second, because that sound is really annoying and it's not good for our ears. You don't want to annoy your viewers and, you know, they would like click out from your video. The next thing that I'm gonna say is a quote from Alisha Marie, although some of the tips are from her too, because I'm doing those tips of hers. If you yourself cannot see after your video that you've spent days and hours of making, then no one else will. If you're watching your final edit on your video and you're already bored watching, change something. Again, cut out the dead or dull moments, or delete that part that you think it's not necessary to be there, or add effects, graphics. Like, nasa discard mo na yan kung paano mo magagawang entertaining yung video mo all throughout. Let's say your video is now ready to upload on YouTube. Don't use clickbait title, because I kid you not, the viewers will quickly exit your video, which can actually harm your channel. How? It's the YouTube's algorithm, which I cannot explain much yet because it's a bit too complicated for me to discuss and explain it to you, because I myself is having a hard time explaining that to myself. For the thumbnail of your video, you want to have a catchy and well-edited thumbnail. Thumbnails are like the covers of the books. I mean, yeah, don't judge a book by its cover, but the more well-edited your thumbnails are, the more chances that your video will be clicked and people will watch your video. And again, choose the fonts that suits the video. Now let's address some questions. So how do you get monetized? You need to meet YouTube's requirements. First requirement is to have 1,000 subscribers. Second requirement is to have 4,000 watch hours. Now, how do you get subscribers? I would tell them that, oh, I was consistent, blah, 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 or I was just being myself, blah, 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 blah. Well, it's actually true. You have to be consistent and be yourself. There's no secret, no shortcuts, just those. Now, how do you get 4,000 watch hours? Have a very engaging videos, like, you know, those quality content thing. Like, it actually based on the contents that you make. So the main reason why I started this YouTube career of mine is because for fun. You know, for me to help people, to inspire people, and to, you know, improve my communication skills. Because I swear, way back then when I was starting, I was this really, really awkward girl. I didn't know how to express myself. I didn't know how to explain things. I would use wrong choice of words, and because of that, I often get misunderstood. This YouTube thing actually helped me so much to improve myself, especially when it comes to communicating. Now, let's talk about money. You know what? If you're just in it for the money, I can confidently say that you won't survive. But if you're not just in it for the money and you really love what you're doing, you enjoy creating videos, the money will come. For me, it took like more than a year. And honestly, I haven't gotten the money, like the actual cash, the actual money, because may kailangan akong maabot na threshold, I think, kung yun yung tawag, and that is $100 or more. And I haven't reached $100, so I don't have money yet. I'm so broke right now. But let's be real. The way to get money is to have good enough content to gain a following that wants to watch that content, to growing your viewers so much that brands and advertisers notice that you have a following that would want to work with you and promote their products. That is the tea. There are no shortcuts. There's no easy way. Like, you really gotta work hard and work smart to be successful. To summarize everything, you don't have to have the nicest camera. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You could be successful even with just simple things that you have right now. And when it comes to money, don't worry much about the money, because if you really love what you're doing and you enjoy what you're doing, the money will come. So that is it for our video. I hope you guys enjoyed and you learned something from my video. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the bell button. And of course, don't forget to follow me on my social media accounts, which will be linked down below. See you guys on my next video. Bye!